Hello, welcome. I'm going to show you how I do my version of fluffy brows with the Anastasia Beverly Hills Brow Freeze. I'll do a little demo showing how I use the product, kind of explain how it works, and then I'll also do a wear test so you can see how long it lasts throughout the day. So when I do my brows, I usually use the Anastasia Brow Wiz first. Today I'll just show you without it so you can see how the Brow Freeze performs by itself. Keep in mind that with the Brow Freeze, the more product you use, the flatter your brows are going to stick down to your face. And generally the flatter they're slicked down, the better they're going to hold throughout the day. So I use about this much on my spoolie. It's enough to cover the whole tip of it, but not enough to make a huge glob. This is the Anastasia Brow Wiz spoolie, so I would say it's like half a grain of rice that's actually on there. So I start with the outer tail. I get that into place first. You want to make sure you work as quickly as you can because it will start to set. So kind of get the tail down with most of the product there, and then I start moving upwards and start pushing more diagonally to get more of that fluffy look, and then I keep moving across the brow and brushing more upwards. You want to make sure you get everything into place pretty quickly. If you brush it too much after it's set, you either can't because it's all stuck down, or it'll start making little white balls. So I brush this up here, but because my brows aren't trimmed or anything, they look a little too fluffy for me, so I go across the top like that to kind of straighten them out. And that's pretty much it. You still get some of that fluffy texture in the front without it going outside of your brow. And so that is what I do for my fluffy brows. So start here with the most product, get your tail down into place, then you can start working up. I do it kind of diagonally and pull down. Once you get this all settled, you can start going straight up, closer to the front. And then before it all sets, I kind of go back over it all to kind of blend the sections together. I do like the tail totally glued down, so that's why I go in there with the most product first, but I don't like this part glued down as much, so that's why starting here and then moving up works well for me because the product's leaving the brush over time. So that's my brow. I have some sparse spots, so that's why I like to usually fill them in first. You can kind of see how it looks on its own. They do kind of dry down, but it's more tacky. It's not like they get hard and crispy. It is possible to move them still. Like if you're changing clothes or if you rub your eyebrow, it can still move and get messed up. So you still have to be kind of mindful of that. Otherwise, they stay in place really well for me. Every few hours, I'll check back in and describe how the brows are looking so you get an idea of how long it'll last you throughout the day. Okay, hello. It's been 4 hours now. The brows are looking pretty good. This one isn't quite as stuck down on the tail anymore, but it's still in the right shape, I'd say, so I can't really complain. This one is slicked down and looks really good. I like it. I think so far so good after 4 hours. Okay, so this is gonna be my last check-in because I want to take a shower. We're at 7.5 hours now, and I really think they look the same as 4 hours. I don't know, you tell me. Again, this one isn't as laid as before. I would say this one is. I really do like the Brow Freeze. I've had it for a while and I've used it a lot, so kind of already knew that. So great product. I like how well it holds. I like that it's not sticky when you are first applying it. It's very smooth, like a moisturizer basically. And then as it sets down, it gets more tacky, but it's not till it gets set. So I really like how much control you have and how much it really holds your brows in place. Because I've always had issues with my brows, especially the tails, not staying in place. So thank you for watching. Like if it was helpful, or subscribe if you want. I'm not used to saying that, but we're going to today. Thank you for watching. See you next time.